You've been studying AI. You have an entire notebook of notes. You've been reading up on it. So I want to ask you the question that everyone's wondering. Is AI going to take over the world and take all of our jobs?
What do you mean? Is AI going to take over the world like Skynet from the Terminator?
Yeah.
Or is it just going to take our jobs?
Both. Half joking, but seriously.
I don't know if AI is going to freaking become like Skynet and take over the world and
Are our jobs safe?
launch Terminators and kill all humans. I don't know.
But are our jobs safe?
Jobs safe. That's a loaded question. The way I look at it is there's going to be job losses. There's no question. Automation.
Kind of like the...
One thing that comes to mind right away is copywriters could be it.
Yeah.
Because AI is a lot better.
But it's like the Industrial Revolution. People lost their jobs.
So I don't, from a holistic standpoint, I listen to Jensen Huang a lot. And the way he put it is AI is going to, I agree with how he put it in his interview with Fareed Zakaria. He said, he keeps saying that AI is going to enhance productivity exponentially. And what happens when you enhance productivity? New jobs will be created.
Right.
But I do believe in the shorter term, when I say shorter term, it's like, in the initial decade maybe or first few years, you're going to lose jobs. Because the AI is going to take over a lot of monotonous, a lot of, certain kinds of tasks that we do. It's going to be able to do it more effectively, more efficiently, lower cost, right? I mean, Waymo's an example. What's the biggest cost of a ride sharing thing? The driver. There's no driver anymore in there, right? So it's going to affect jobs in the shorter term, but from a big picture, long-term basis, no, it's going to be adding value to the economy. Like I lived and breathed the dot-com revolution, right? It was a different world before the internet revolution. It's completely a different world. You didn't have the ability in Amazon where you can do a couple of clicks and get a product right away. That didn't exist back then.
I feel like people had secretaries and people typing
everything.
things.
Yeah, so everything, people lost jobs when the internet came along. But if you look at the net result, there was way more job creation because of productivity enhancements.
Right.
So if you ask me on this AI thing, we don't know today, but the exponential, nature of productivity gains, you're going to get new jobs coming out. Like if you look at the internet revolution, there's so many new jobs nowadays that have come forth because of how we do things differently, in a connected world. Right. So I think every industrial revolution is like that. If you look at like in the 2000s, I think our GDP in the 2000s was something like 100 trillion or something like. Oh no, sorry. Our GDP in the 2000s, was like 20 to 30 trillion, and it's 100 trillion now. So you have enhanced our GDP. More jobs have been created, more productivity.
Well, look at like Amazon,
and then if you look, media. And also on top of that, like back in the 90s, I think the world was like 5 trillion in the 80s and the 90s. That 5 billion in population, it's now 8 billion with higher productivity, higher GDP, higher per capita. That's the most important thing in general. So it's a greater benefit to everyone. I think you will lose some jobs at the beginning, but longer term wise, when it becomes part of our social economic structures in the world, like the internet is now, right? It's going to be totally net positive. We're going to have new jobs being created, new skill sets being taught, being needed. Education is going to change because the world is going to change on how we do things.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I think.